hiya, hiya, step right up and review this prestigious parade of preposterously performed pranks pilfered from the Pantheon of Panama, prestidigitation and pandemonium. It's the Chickendog Show, absolutely positively, without a doubt, 99.75% guaranteed to be the finest show on earth of its type. At least it's in front of you right now. At least this is a show that has quite literally gone to the dogs and not approved my point. Here is the star of the show. It's me.
No, Coyote, you are not the star of the show. Moose and Mouse are the stars of the show. They came from Hurricane Katrina. When we met them, they were just sleeping at the shelter. And they woke up and they were so sad they were at the shelter, they gave each other a big hug. And Moose was like, I love you so much, Mouse. And Mouse got really worked up and Moose got worked up. And Moose was like, no, I love you more, Mouse. And Mouse was like, no, I love you more. And they just kept working themselves up over and over again about who loved each other more, to the point where they started fighting. It's a silly thing to fight about, who loves each other more, but that's the way brothers and sisters are sometimes. They fight about the silliest things. And Mouse was like, I love you more. And then Moose was like, no, Mouse, I love you more. And they just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. It was terrible the way they were fighting. Well, eventually they stopped fighting, but they were so worked up by that point. Moose was going crazy. She was going in circles. And then Mouse worked himself up and then he unwound. He would work himself up one way and then he would unwind. And then he would work himself up even more and then he'd have to unwind. But then he'd work himself up again. It was terrible. Things were just going on like this over and over again. They would work themselves up and then they would unwind. And the people at the shelter were like, what do we do with dogs like this? And I was like, you just train them. So I was trying to train Mouse, but every time I trained him to do something, he would go backwards developmentally. And I'd train him to do something and he would go backwards. And I'd train him and he'd go backwards. He'd learn things, but then he would just go backwards over and over again. He just kept going backwards, and I worked so hard with him. Eventually I got him to sit, and then I started working on going down, and he went backwards again. And I was like, okay, you learn to go down, and he would go down, and then he'd go backwards. And he just kept going backwards over and over again. I would train him to do something, and he would go backwards. Well, we really needed to get these dogs adopted. But then Mouse started going backwards and in circles at the same time. And it's a problem we know of as infinite regression. He would just go backwards. I would teach him something and he would go backwards. And I'd teach him something and he'd go in circles. Circles and backwards. Oh, Mouse he'd get excited and have some fun and he'd be like, woo, I love going in circles. And, well, I started working with Moose. I was like, don't you want to get adopted, Moose? And Moose was like, no, I don't want to get adopted. And I would say, don't you want to get adopted? And she would shake her head no. And then Moose, we would show her to people and she would just roll in the dirt and get all muddy. And I would show, and then we'd have to give her a bath and she'd roll in the dirt again. And I'd give her a bath, she'd roll in the dirt. And she was like, I hate baths. I'm like, Moose, you're a dog. Of course you hate baths. And she promised she was going to start taking showers since she hates baths. But does it look like she took a shower? I don't think she'd be all itchy like this if she took a shower. Well, this woman came in and Moose did not want to get adopted by her. So Moose was jumping all over that woman. And she was like, I'm going to adopt Moose. Well, then Moose and Mouse started hiding, and we could not find them anywhere. And then Mouse jumped on my shoulders, but I didn't know that at the time. And well, I was like, I'm going to have to teach this dog a lesson when I figured it out. I was going to roll over on top of him, but then Mouse did not want me to roll over on top of him. Mouse was like, I'm going to teach you to roll over. And I got so frustrated. When I get frustrated, I do push-ups. And I was like, I am so upset right now. And I was doing push-ups. And then Mouse was like, well, hey, why don't you roll over again? And then he rolled over on top of me again. And then the woman was like, I am not adopting dogs. You're going to be jumping on people. And Moose and Mouse were so excited. They were having a party. They were like, woo! We get to stay at the shelter. We can get trained. And Moose's favorite thing to do at the party is the ribbon dance. Moose loves and Mouse likes to jump rope, and so they were having a really good time at the shelter, and they were having a great party, and we never did get those dogs adopted. So that's why they are in the circus. It was about at this time that we got a call that there was a little baby dog floating in the middle of the ocean, and that was Skeeter. And I swam out to save Skeeter, but he was looking all around, and then I didn't realize it, but Squirrel had escaped from the shelter, and he was like, jump out of the box, Skeeter, and Skeeter was like, that sounds like it'd be an adventure, and Squirrel was like, no, it'll be really boring, we're just going to swim straight to shore, and Skeeter was like, my mommy reads me adventure stories every night, and every adventure always starts with somebody being super bored. And Squirrel was like, yeah, but that's how the most boring day of your life starts. So Skeeter jumped out of the box. Only Skeeter forgot one very important thing. He did not know how to swim. Skeeter was drowning. And Squirrel was like, swim. And Skeeter was like, but I don't know how to swim. And Squirrel was like, well, just take a big, deep breath and then hold it. And then Skeeter did that, but he still wasn't coming up. And then Squirrel was like, stop struggling. You'll just float straight up to the top. And so Skeeter held his breath and he stopped struggling. He got to the top of the ocean. And then Skeeter and Squirrel, they were trying to get back up on the box, but the waves were too big and they were too little and the box was too big and they were swimming all around the box. They kept swimming around the box. They were swimming and swimming around the box, and they were getting cold. And Skeeter was like, I thought we were just going to swim straight to shore, Squirrel. And Squirrel was like, well, I thought you said you wanted to have an adventure. And Skeeter was like, yeah, I did. And Squirrel was like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea until you're about to die. And then suddenly adventures don't sound that much fun. And then in a whirlpool, they got sucked into a whirlpool. And they were worried about drowning, and Squirrel was able to start jumping, and Squirrel jumped out of the whirlpool, but Skeeter was still stuck in the whirlpool. And Squirrel was like, jump with me, Skeeter, jump with me. And Skeeter was trying to jump, but Skeeter kept getting stuck in the whirlpool, and Skeeter was climbing his way up, and then he finally jumped out of the whirlpool, and he's like, woo, I made it. And then Skeeter was like, let's surf, Squirrel. And Skeeter grabbed the box and was surfing on the box, and Squirrel was like, I don't need no box to surf. Well, that gave me an idea. If the dogs can surf, I could surf. So I went out and I grabbed my surfboard, but the waves were huge. But I used my trusty old surfboard, and I jumped on my surfboard. I was just like, I told the dogs, stay on that box. And then the dogs were on the box, we were surfing along, everything was fine. But then the dogs started messing around. They were, how dare they? It was so dangerous. They went right under my surfboard. I was like, it's too dangerous. Stay on your box. And they didn't listen. They swam under my surfboard again. It was so dangerous. And I was like, okay, if y'all are going to be fooling around, I'm going to have some fun too. So I pretended like I was a pirate on a ship having to walk the plank. And then I almost fell right into the water just because the dogs were getting me to be too dangerous. And I got right to the end of the plank, and I was so scared. I was like, ah! And then the dog swam under the surfboard. And only Skeeter had some respect, and he did not do it. And I was like, thank you, Skeeter. And I was like, that's right, I can do this, and you won't do it. And Skeeter did it anyway. I was like, it's too dangerous. Y'all are being too dangerous. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a reward. I'm gonna give you a little treat because y'all are staying on the box. Thank you. And then a big wave came and smashed right into my surfboard, and I had to jump up, and I spun around 180 degrees, and it was so dangerous. And then another wave came, and it knocked out the board, and luckily I used my cat-like reflexes and landed right back on the board perfectly, and everything was fine until the dogs swam under the surfboard again. It was so dangerous. I could not believe they were doing that. And I was like, they won't do it again. And then they did it again. It was terrible. And finally, the dogs stayed on the box, and we were having some dancing fun. And we made it back to the shelter. And Skeeter met Moose and Mouse, who were making fun of him. And Skeeter hid in the box. And I didn't know where Skeeter was. I was like, Moose, where is Skeeter? And Moose was like, oh, he's around here somewhere. I was like, that's a weird thing to say. Either you know or you don't. And she was like, no, he's around here. And I asked Mouse, and he was like, oh, we're right on top of him. I was like, Mouse, where is he? Just tell me right where he is. And Moose was like, oh, he's around here somewhere. And Mouse was like, we're right on top of him. And then the dog started laughing. Moose almost fell over. She was laughing so hard. And I was like, tell me what is going on. Skeeter loves that box, so he was hiding in the box. But I looked in the box, I put my arm all the way in there, and then he wasn't there. Look, I'll even prove it to you. He's definitely not in that box. And I have no idea where he went. And then, what? Skeeter, what are you doing in there? You cannot ruin my show. Juggling is so good. You may even just think I'm juggling 2 balls. Yep. Sometimes there's the 3rd ball. All right, and here we go. Here are a few little tricks for you. I call this one yo-yo juggling. I like to call it yo-yo-yo juggling. All right, we're getting a little fancy here. Oh, man. The ball is out of control. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there's 3 ball juggling right there. Whoa. What's that ball doing? It's going all over the place. Oh, this one, I call this one Around the World. There's Around the World. Woo! 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 Ta-da! Oh, whoa. Did I just throw all 3 balls at the same time? Wow. Man, I never get to see this. This is amazing. Wow. Oh, where'd that ball go? I always wonder where that ball goes. It goes on top of my head. Oh, it's not supposed to be on my hand. Get off my hand. That looks like a box. Box juggling. Oh, and there's 2 boxes. Wow. There's a circle. Astronaut juggling. Whoa, what am I hit? Oh, man, it's like I'm dancing. Whoa. My arms are crossing. It's out of control. Woo. Oh, I'm hot and sweaty. Yeah, I just wiped my brow. Wow. Woo. All right. There's the monkey juggling. All right. Good old-fashioned monkey juggling. Yeah. Thumbs up right there. All right. And, there's the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tock. That's the clock. Tick-tock, that's the clock. Tick-tock. Whoa. Elbow. Shoulder. Knee. Behind the back. Wow. Woo. Oh, man. Wow. That's pretty good. Whoa, what do you do? 4 balls. 2 in each hand at the same time. No way. That is amazing. Whoa. Mills mess with 4 balls. Get out of here. Wow. Oh, that was a pretty good run there, too. All right. 5 balls. Woo. 5 balls. Man, that's 5 balls. Yeah, woo! Good job. Yeah, that will make you sweaty.
Woo. Well, kiss. Good girl. One kiss. One kiss. One kiss. Yay. How's it feel? Woo. You do some tricks. Yay. Say 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. Yay! Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, lollipop. Boom, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, lollipop. Boom, 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 boom. Woo! Yeah, good girl, Lauren. All right. You gonna go nighty-night? Say nighty-night and sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Good girl. Flap, flap, flap. Yay. Flap, 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 flap. Yay, good girl, Lauren. All right, good girl, Lauren. There you go. Good girl.
And this is Coyote. He is our problem dog. Normally you train a dog not to jump like this, but he needs the exercise. So every morning I take him on a 5-mile run, but I think he goes more like 20 miles. Alright, that's a lot of running there. Alright, now Coyote was rescued from the tornado, they said, but I think he's the actual tornado. Now, Coyote, he needs to learn to stop, drop, and roll. Normally I try to train dogs to just not catch on fire in the first place, but that would never work with Coyote. So Coyote's got to learn to stop, drop, and roll. And Coyote's like, you can't put my fire out. I am the fire. Now here's Coyote doing some yoga. He didn't really like doing yoga until he saw people doing handstands. And Coyote came up with his own kind of yoga handstand on his side leg. Okay, there's more yoga. Alright, more yoga. And now he gets into meditation. The Maharishi gave him his mantra. Okay, and here's aromatherapy. Now, that's where you take your dog's favorite smell and let him smell it. Coyote loves the smell of a shoe. Oh yeah, look how he loves the smell of that shoe. You want some more smell? Coyote, smell that shoe. Go ahead, Coyote, smell it. Oh yeah, he loves the smell of that shoe. Yum. Alright, here's Coyote doing the surfing routine. He's getting pretty good at it. Surf, Coyote, surf. Good. Alright, good job, Coyote. Coyote loves to run around with his friends. Now here is Coyote running around with all of his friends. Now, yeah, I could have edited this and gotten a cleaner version, but, this is just first try. This is the way the training sessions generally go. Nobody's doing anything they're supposed to. And look how fast they're going. There goes Coyote, mouse, squirrel, moose, mouse, Coyote, squirrel, moose. Oh, Coyote, you knocked the roller over. What are you doing? No, you're not supposed to knock the roller over. Alright, Coyote's just coming up with his own trick now. Alright, that's crazy. Alright, now I gotta get Squirrel and Skeeter out of... What are y'all doing? You're not supposed to go through the roller. Coyote, standing up on the roller? Who would ever think about that? No human would come up with that. Alright, Coyote. Alright, you ready? Oh, right into my arms. Ta-da! Here are the incredibly dangerous Chinese fighting sticks. Some fast triple spins here. Look at those things go. Alright, and now right into no spins. That's a hard trick right there. Salmon in the stream. And here we go. Oh, hello. I forgot to say hello. Hi, everybody. All right, here's everybody's favorite trick. I never understand why people like this one. Oh, now I see why they like it. All right. Knocked me kind of silly there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Over the top. Look at that. There we go. On the chin. Oh, boom. Gonna get a balance there. Oh, ow! Right on my head. Ow! That's not supposed to happen. Alright. Chinese fighting sticks, karate chops, and big finish. Ta-da! Alright. Whoa. 4. Unheard of. Astounding. Look at this guy go. Man, I'm a juggler, and even I'm impressed by that. That's some good juggling right there. That's a long run of 4. Ta-da! Yeah, you should say ta-da. Yeah, people should be applauding. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, my mother would never let me have a dog, so she said she would get me anything I wanted, so I told her I wanted a pogo stick. And she got me a unicycle instead. I'm like, you can't pogo stick on a unicycle. She was like, actually, yes, you can. I was like, no, you can't. Look, let me save you kids a lot of trouble, okay? Your parents are going to say things that don't make sense to you. It's only because they are super geniuses compared to you. And like you just saw, you can pogo stick on a unicycle. Wait, there's a banana peel on my pedal. My foot slipped off the pedal. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, no, my foot's slipping off both pedals at the same time. Oh, whoa. All right. Now, man, I'm exhausted. It's been a long show. I need to take a little break. I'm just going to take a little break here, relax for a minute. Oh, I'm feeling a lot better now. You know, I am feeling so much better after this long, extended break that I think I'm going to start dancing. Do a little sprinkler action dancing. All right, now, I know everybody always wants to see juggling on the unicycle. So here we go, juggling on the unicycle. Now, it seems like I forgot something. Oh yeah, there's a banana peel still on my pedal. Oh no, my foot's slipping off the pedal. Did I just throw a juggling club under my leg on the unicycle? I may need to go back and look at that a second time. I don't know if you saw. You probably have quick enough eyes. You saw that. Okay, goodbye everybody.